Let's go.
What I did today.
Hi guys, Aaron here, and with my friend Jeremy, we're starting this new project called the MathomBooks. It's a booktubing project, and I really think you're going to enjoy it. We're going to be doing it all. I'm real excited about book tours. We're going to get together, we're going to make videos, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. You know, I'm not going to lie. This is hard. I mean, I've been filming for like an hour and a half now, and I'm still in the intro. It's just, I'm not used to being in front of a camera. I'm not used to like looking at my face. I like other people's faces more than I like my face. But, you know, I love reading and I love writing and I love hanging out and talking with Jeremy. So we're just going to get this project underway, and I'm going to, you know, figure it out as I'm falling down. I'll learn how to fly, right? Unlike Jeremy, I am pretty new to this whole booktubing thing. In fact, I've just known about it for a couple of months here. See, it started with the Vlogbrothers, from which I found I'll Say Hoot. And then she talked about booktubing for a while in one of her videos, and then she introduced me to people like The Readables and her new channel, Kaylee Reads. There'll be links in the description below. And others like Books and Quills, and I found a few of my own. And so I'm just going off of those, trying to find something a little entertaining. So let's get started talking about the books, huh? Alright, so first, let's name off my top 5 favorite books. First, we have Ray Bradbury's Something Wicked This Way Comes. Now this book was one of the first books I read when I was getting interested in reading back in like beginning freshman year, middle schoolish, somewhere around there. And it made me fall in love with, you know, deep metaphors and running symbols and imagery, you know, like Ray Bradbury always uses. And ever since, you know, I've fallen in love with Ray Bradbury, my favorite writer of all time. So second, we have Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. And this book, they just made a movie about it recently with Tom Hanks, and I haven't seen the movie, don't really plan to. But this book is great because it's written on 3 or 4 different levels. As far as the characters and plot goes, it jumps kind of like As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner. And I very much enjoy it because there's parts in it, there's things underlined already, there is, you know, pictures and things like that you don't really pick up in normal books. You know, Jonathan Safran Foer has a way of just messing around with the language and the book itself, making it an art form. My favorite part of the whole book, check this out.
No.
The Fault in Our Stars. What can you say about this that like millions of other young adults haven't said about it already? I mean, it was on the New York Times bestseller for quite a while. I don't know the exact figure. But I love John Green just because he brings that depth to YA that YA seems to miss a lot. You know, it's just an enjoyable book. I've read it several times. Thank you, John Green. Now, you're going to love this one. Love That Dog by Sharon Creech. Now, this book, I know it's a children's book amounting to like a total of 86 pages or something like that. You know, I love it because I read it when I was a little kid, and, you know, it was just a story, something to read, right? But reading over it again, I found it in an English class of mine, and, you know, if you get to and you just analyze it, it's hilarious because it says a lot about life. It says a lot about writing and about poetry. And it's just one of those things I enjoy because it brings me back to my childhood, and what's better than that, right? Okay, so finally, book number 5. We have Hamlet by Shakespeare, of course. And this I read last year for an English class, and ever since I've come back to it, and I've written more in this than Shakespeare did. So it's one of those books that I relate to. I love Shakespeare to begin with. You'll see that when I do a bookshelf tour. And makes me think about how, as John Green says, you know, meaning is constructed. It becomes whatever you want. And so when you get Hamlet, you get some angsty teenager, but much more beyond that. You get ideas and philosophies on life that really just resonated with me. So guys, that's the video. I mean, thank you for watching and experiencing my first YouTube experience here. Feel free to like, subscribe, and vote down below. You know what to do. Next week we'll start talking about some books, what I'm going to be reading, and we'll really get to know each other. I'm excited for this experience. I'm excited to work with Jeremy, and I'm excited to entertain you guys. So thank you very much. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.